to the John F. Kennedy 5th grade celebration. We're so excited to have everybody here tonight. We have a great few rows right up front here of our 5th graders who are looking mighty spiffy tonight, looking their very best, and I know it's a very, very exciting night for each of them and their families. So welcome to all of you who are here, and we will do our best to have a great celebration together and at the same time keep things moving, because I know we're a little squished in here. So thank you everybody for understanding and squeezing in together. I'm going to ask, we have some green line sheets being passed out to all of the students. And what this is something called the Tween Bill of Rights. Our 5th graders are moving into this new arena that's sometimes referred to as the tweens. They're in between that elementary and teenage years that really play a very significant part in the forming and the development of who they ultimately become and what they're about and what they believe in some cases as they work towards and start thinking ahead to their future. So the students have this Tween Bill of Rights that I would encourage you as families to maybe reflect on and look at overnight with one another or in the coming days. But I want to read for everyone's benefit what this includes. And tween is defined as a child between the middle childhood and adolescence, usually between the ages of 8 and 12 years old, and it's a blend of the words teen and between. Tween. Here's our rights with friends, and this comes from a book called Chicken Soup for the Preteen Soul. So maybe as I read this, students, you can reflect on whether this is you, and if this isn't you, think about how you would reword it so that it is representative of you and what you believe. Our rights with friends. We all have the right and privilege to have friends. We can choose our friends based on our own likes and dislikes. We don't have to like the same people everyone else likes or not, like someone because they aren't in our group. Friendship is a personal thing. We can ask from our friends that they be trustworthy. If we share something with them and ask them not to tell everyone, we can expect that they will keep it just between us. We will give them the same right. If they don't, they have betrayed our trust and our friendship. It is okay to be honest with our friends. If they do something that hurts us or concerns us, we can talk to them about it. We will be open to their being honest also. This does not mean it is okay to be mean to each other, just that we can talk honestly about our feelings. And last, within this section of our rights with friends, it says, we have the right to be respected for the decisions we make. Some of our friends may not understand the choices we make, but they are our choices. In return, we take responsibility for them. The next section outlines the Tween Bill of Rights with parents and other adults important in our lives. So this may be where all of you in our audience wants to tune in a little bit closer and see how this connects for you as well. We have the right to have our feelings respected and not compared to others. Our feelings are strong and sometimes confusing. It helps if you take our feelings seriously and listen to us before disregarding them. We feel we have the right to make decisions, some, not all, for ourselves. If we make mistakes, we will learn from them, but it is time for us to be more responsible. Whenever possible, exclude us from your fights. We understand that fighting is part of every relationship, but it is painful for us to be involved. Don't put us in the middle of any problem you have with each other. And lastly, in this section, we agree to treat you with respect and ask that you respect us in return. This includes respecting our privacy. And the last section is called the the Tween Bill of Rights with everyone. We have the right to be loved unconditionally, and our goal is to love you the same. We have the right to speak our minds, love ourselves, feel our feelings, and strive for our dreams. Please support us by believing in us rather than fearing for us. And so with this, I again encourage you as families and students to do your own reflecting on where do some of these statements make sense for you. Because as you move to the middle school level in the very, very near future, you will find yourself in situations where you're going to need to call from within who you are and what you are about, and what you want for your future. So with that, I am so very proud of all our fifth graders. When I began here at Kennedy, they were third graders. So we've had the last 3 years together, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. I'm very, very proud of all of them, and hope that we have a great evening together. With that, I'll pass the microphone over to Miss Manthey.